I think that if you're in a culture of blame or you're in a mindset of blame, then I don't think you'll ever be successful at anything. Hey, it's Chris here, and it's Sunday. It's a beautiful winter's day here in Kirkcaldy, and I just thought I'd drop in with a little message for today. Something has been bothering me for a while actually, and I've never really had the chance to really sort of express my thoughts on it. But basically, what seems to be happening a lot is business owners, people in business for themselves, like to blame other things for what's happening in their business, the lack of success or growth, or the fact that they can't get on or can't seem to figure it out or whatever. And it's really like the most unattractive, most uninspiring, demotivating message that you can send in business today and get across is blaming the Business Gateway, or blaming the Federation of Small Businesses, or blaming your local chamber, or blaming some government organisation that didn't give you the funding that you wanted, or blaming them for what's happening in your business, right? And the reason that it's wrong and that you shouldn't be doing it is because they don't owe you anything. You're not entitled to that support. You're not entitled to it. Yes, you can ask for it. Yes, you can request it. Yes, you can use it, and if you get it, then fantastic, that's great for your business. But you can't blame them for something that goes wrong in your business. So you can't blame them for the lack of success in your business. You can't blame them because your business fails. You can't do that, and because they don't owe you anything. In fact, nobody really owes you anything. If you want to make something of your business, make something of your life, you're the one that has to make that change. You're the one that has to take control of that. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay to not like these organisations. In fact, a lot of people in my community, people around me, actually don't like these organisations, think they're outdated, they're irrelevant, and that's fine. That is totally fine to do that. And you might have had a bad experience with something like the Business Gateway or some Scottish enterprise or some local funding organisation. You might have had a bad experience with them, and that is it is perfectly fine to express your feelings about that experience that you've had. But what we can't do is blame them for the fact that our business is unsuccessful, or blame them for the fact that we're not getting to grow or move because of them. And that's not the case. That support there is something that you're not entitled to. Like I said, you can ask for it, you can get it, but it's definitely not something that you should feel entitled to. And I think it's that sense of entitlement that we have, that some of us have, that then when we don't get what we want, we then tend to blame other people for it, when actually we're the ones that need to take the full responsibility for what's happening in our business. And it's I see it all the time in the newspapers. Local business support is lacking, yada yada yada. I don't think that's the problem. The problem isn't the lack of business support. The problem is that we think we're entitled to it, and therefore when we don't get it and we don't think we're getting the support we want or should be entitled to, we blame it for not being there, when in fact that's not what we should be doing at all. We're not entitled to it, so we just have to get on with it. We have to make what we can with what we've got, right? And if your business doesn't work out, it might not be because of the funding. It might be because your business is crap, your ideas aren't good enough, or the fact that you need to develop yourself, you need to learn. You're the one, something goes wrong in your business, you need to just figure out what it is you need to learn to get better, to improve, to develop yourself, to actually improve your business or solve that problem. Yeah, come up with solutions, ideas to make that happen for yourself. But don't blame other people for stuff that's going on. Like I said, it's unattractive, it's demotivating, it doesn't inspire anybody. But what inspires people is ideas, solutions, the willingness to change, the willingness to develop, the willingness to take responsibility for what's happening in your business and make that change. I hope that comes across as a nice message. It's the message I wanted to share with you. It's a bit of a rant, but I just feel like that's what's happening right now in a lot of places. Is there's this blaming culture, and I think that if you're in a culture of blame, or you're in a mindset of blame, then I don't think you'll ever be successful at anything. So you need to take responsibility for what's happening and realise that nobody owes you anything. You're not entitled to anything. but what you are entitled to is the success that you're prepared to work for. Hope you're having a good weekend. Don't forget to be awesome.